The most powerful man on earth is Joe Biden, the President of the United States. And here's why I'm extremely worried about that. Let's talk. So, there's this new article come out on the Daily Wire, all right? Obama White House doctor calls for immediate resignation, not cognitively capable of leading. This doctor was the doctor for President Obama. He was the doctor for President Trump, I am pretty sure. And he is saying this. I want to read on this, guys. This is a very interesting situation. So, former White House physician Ronnie Jackson, who served in the role under the Obama and Trump administrations, there we go, basically said on Friday that Democratic President Joe Biden needs to basically immediately resign to spare putting the country through more suffering because Biden is not mentally fit to be president. Biden doesn't know what's going on with Ukraine, Jackson tweeted. He doesn't know what's going on with anything. He's not cognitively capable of leading. He needs to resign before our country suffers anymore. Now, this is the doctor who was doctored to those presidents, okay? Wow. I mean, if this was just me saying this, I mean, who the fuck am I? All right, I have a YouTube channel. I speak things every day kind of thing. But, you know, I'm not really anybody. This is the doctor to the presidents who is saying this. Fuck. Jackson remarks come after Russian President Vladimir Putin launched a full-scale invasion into Ukraine late last month that threatens to throw the entire continent of Europe into war, right? Europe is many different countries, Gareth. Get with the times. Whew. Whew. The whole country is seeing his mental cognitive issues on display for over a year now. And there's really no question in most people's minds that there's definitely something going on with him. That he's not cognitively the same as he used to be. And in my mind, he says, not fit to be the president right now. Jackson said during an interview last month, every time he gets up and talks to the American people, it's not just the American people that are watching him speak. It's the whole world. I'm an Australian, all right? We see it. We are shaking our head like, come on, America, what the fuck? And that's the part of what the problem is here. He looks tired. He looks weak. He looks confused. He looks incoherent. And it sends a message of weakness all over the world, and they're sizing up on that situation. He's got 40 years on tape. President Biden. You can go back and look at this man for 40 years on tape, right? So it's not like we don't have anything to compare it to, Jackson said. You can go back and look. He's always made gaffes. He's been that kind of guy, right? He's always made mishaps. Fair enough. We all do it. I know I do it. But never like this. There's something different. These aren't gaffes anymore. This is something much more serious, he says. Jackson also said that Biden's mental fitness for office, or a lack thereof, was on full display during the debacle of Afghanistan, right? When the American army, the war machine that is America, left Afghanistan after 20 years or whatever it was, right? And that it could get much more Americans killed and ultimately get us into a war because of his lack of leadership, right? That was a pretty terrible situation. You guys remember that from almost a year ago now? I don't know, 6 months, 8 months? Jesus, time bloody flies. Where the hell is the time going? That's what I want to know. But Jackson also hit Biden in January's widely criticized press conference, saying that Biden just ignored a question about his cognitive decline. Something is wrong with him. This man is not qualified to be president, Jackson added. I am demanding he have a cognitive test now. There's too much on the line. We need to know. This is another thing from the doctor. Now, a quick little headline from the next article I want to read. Just a quick little headline. Something is seriously wrong with Joe. Ex-White House physician has basically said, all right, he believes that the president, 78, will be forced to resign or face the 25th Amendment because he is not fit for office. Now, this article right here, when did this one come out? July 2021. It's almost a year, and the guy's just getting worse. I want to play you guys a quick little clip. We're going to scroll down this website, and I've already got it set on the proper time frame. So listen to this, okay? It's like, 20 seconds long. You ready? Here we go.
And I'll tell you right now, we're not the only ones watching this. Our adversaries overseas, they're watching this closely. They are watching every single thing he does. If someone out there is planning to take advantage of the United States at any time in the near future, they got to be looking at what's going on in the Joe Biden administration right now and thinking that it is a perfect time to come after us. And that's what scares me.
I reckon that if President Trump was still president, President Putin of Russia wouldn't have invaded Ukraine, and a lot of experts believe the same. Think about that. Now, there's this. Maybe you guys forgot. There will be a lot of people that do forget about this. The doctor for President Obama would have probably seen, on occasions, Joe Biden as well, because Joe Biden was the Vice President of America during the Obama situation. So you would think that the doctor to Obama would also be friends with Joe Biden. You'd think that, I've got your back, mate. Don't worry. I know you're cognitively not quite well in the brain right now, but I've got your back. But no. The doctor to Obama, who probably also helped Joe Biden with some health issues when they were in office, right? He's going against Biden. Think about that. That's fucking huge. Some people, like I said, would have forgotten about that. Others wouldn't have, right? President Trump, when he was president, was also seen by the same doctor. But President Trump, when he was president, there was so many people saying, Trump is not well mentally. He's got a mental illness. He needs a cognitive test. There was so many people. The news outlets were saying this. It was fucking everywhere. If you guys remember listening to the news, right? President Trump should get a test to see how his mental state is. Well, eventually he did. And apparently, according to the information I've seen, he passed every single question. I think there's 30 questions. He passed all of them. Where are the people that were screaming for Trump to do the test? Where are they now for Biden? I'll tell you where they are. They're in their houses keeping quiet because they know that they made a mistake by removing Trump from office, by getting Biden instead. They know, the voters of America, they realize that you have fucked up. I'm sorry to be negative here, but I mean, it is what it is. The people that were after Trump, claiming he was mentally unwell, aren't really saying anything about Biden now. Why is that? Because you know you're wrong. You know you fucked up. But it's okay, because in 2 years' time, it looks like Trump will be coming back. You know what to do. Now there's this. What's a mental illness, right? Now this is a hypothetical situation, okay? President Biden is the president. Just like Obama was, just like President Trump was. But because Biden is now the president, he is now the most powerful man on earth. This man has the codes. Well, we'll get to that in a second. But this man has the codes for nuclear bombs. Now, this is called as far as I'm aware, this is called a nuclear football bag. These bags that this man is holding right now, these two bags get brought around with every president. It doesn't matter whoever the president is of the America. It doesn't matter who they are. It doesn't matter where they go. Australia, America, England, Canada. It doesn't matter if they go to the next door neighbor, the house next to the White House. It doesn't matter where they go. This man, or a man similar in that job role, picks those two cases up and walks with the president everywhere he goes on earth. Those two cases have the technology and computers inside of it to launch fucking nuclear bombs. President Biden, where are we? He is in charge of that. Now, the guy seems to have mental illness. War in Ukraine right now with Russia and Ukraine. I strongly believe if Biden was as mentally capable as Trump was, forget about re-electing Trump. Okay, Biden was elected. All right, goodbye Trump for the meantime. Biden was elected, but I strongly believe if Biden was the same, if Biden showed the same leadership skills as President Trump did, because you fucking either love him or you fucking hate him, but President Trump was a great leader. No one can deny that. And if you deny that, well, I mean, there's possibly something wrong with you. You can hate him for all you want. I don't care. Who cares? Let's all hate him. But President Trump knew how to fucking lead. He was a great leader. All right? If Biden had the same leadership skills as Trump did, I reckon Putin wouldn't have done this war. It just would have been too risky for him. There's an interview out there somewhere where President Trump is on a phone call to a news company. This was about a week or 2 or 3 ago. I don't know what it was. President Trump basically said when he was in office, if you go after Ukraine, when I was in office, if you go after Ukraine, President Putin, then we're going after you in Moscow. We're going to bomb Moscow. That's what he said in an interview. Whether you believe that or not, whether you believe Trump actually said that to Putin or not, is another question. That's what he said. Right? It's basically he said, she said. Yes, Trump lies. We all know Trump lies. I'm not going to deny that. He obviously lies. Every fucking politician in history lies. Hence why politicians aren't really liked. All right? But that's what he said. That's what he said, right? So it seems to me that Biden has got lack of leadership skills because of his mental illness. It's pretty clear to me that the guy needs to resign at some point, which would mean that Kamala Harris would become the first woman president in America's history. Hillary Clinton, gosh, she'd be upset, wouldn't she? Guys, we're on 2 different channels. We make videos every day on this channel. We make videos sometimes on that channel. Usually 5 videos a week. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, @TallBoyGareth. What do you guys think about the situation? Did you vote for Biden? Did you vote for Trump? Are you not in America, but you would have voted for someone and not the other? What do you think about the situation regardless? Please let me know in the comments below. I want a thread down below so people that are watching this video can actually see what other people think. Let's get some conversation talking, yeah? I've been Tall. My name's Gareth. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.